Welcome, mortals.
Hello guys, welcome to our vegan Halloween recipe ideas. I hope you enjoy it and let's get started right away. The first one is really easy and it looks even better if you have a spider that can go on top so that it can actually make really much sense than it is right now. But you just have to make the batter that I've taught you before. There'll be a card up here so you can check it. It's pretty easy. You can make any vegan pancakes that you want. You can make them cruelty-free because this is just a shape. It doesn't really affect the recipe. You just have to make a cross and then a plus sign and you connect them with straight lines. Don't go in circles, it'll look really bad. So you just have to connect them and it'll look like this. You probably will have to make a few times before it actually looks good, but it does after a while. Next one is with the pepper. It is basically the easiest after the pancakes, maybe. No, this is even easier. You just have to carve a face on the red pepper. You know those sweet potatoes over there? I'll also teach you how to make that. It's the same kind of principle. You just have to carve a face and then you fill with whatever you want. If you used usually beans and rice for your burrito filling, that's the same thing. You can put in the red pepper. I put mushrooms and rice and then vegan mayo on top with some paprika, salt and pepper, those usual things that you use. Nothing too radical. And then you just have to fill it and put the lid back on and go for the oven, at least I think for 20 minutes, but it really depends on what kind of oven do you have. And there she is, sitting nice. After you feel like the skin it's a bit wrinkly, that's when you can take it out. And then it'll look like this. It looks really great and it doesn't really take much effort. Pretty much like the sweet potatoes that you'll be seeing right here. You just have to carve faces in them. You can go crazy with your kids. I think it's a really nice activity you can do with your kids because every slice of potato could be something new, so it'll keep them entertained for a while at least. But you might want to supervise them because there are knives involved and it's pretty hard to cut a sweet potato without a knife, I would say. And then I dip them with the vegan mayo and I just use salt and pepper and paprika for the seasoning. Now with the mousse, it's really easy. It looks so good. I love to make this and I was really afraid of using the aquafaba because it didn't work before for me, but you just have to remove the water from chickpea can. You can use the water that you use to cook them with if you cook them at home, but I don't. So I just use that aquafaba. You leave it for 10 minutes. It has to be 10 minutes. If it's not 10 minutes, it's not gonna work, guys. It has to be 10 minutes. The first time I did it, it wasn't, and then I was kind of disappointed and I wanted to check what happened and it was because it wasn't 10 minutes. Then you fold the melted chocolate. I use dark chocolate chips from Aldi. You crumble Oreo cookies that you put on top. And then you grab vegan worms. I bought these from Aldi, but the ones that don't have sugar, they're called Waldo or something. I don't know the name. It's just the worms, the vegan worms, but with no sugar on top, because then it doesn't look realistic. Because these ones, they look so realistic, you know, right? They just look like the real deal. Have you never seen worms that are purple, I mean not purple, orange and yellow, like so realistic? Then you just grab the Oreos and you put them on top so it looks like dirt once again. Oh my god, so realistic. Yeah, that's basically it, and it looks really good, doesn't it? I feel like you put a lot of effort into it, but it doesn't take much time. It just takes, the thing that takes longest is actually the aquafaba because it has to be 10 minutes. The next one is also pretty easy because it's just carving faces. Yes, I went overboard with it, I'm so sorry, but it's like, can you imagine? Everything can be Halloween-y as long as you carve a face in it. You can make a simple pie, but then you carve a face in the puff pastry, and now it's Halloween food. How is that possible? Yes, that's how it works. And then I just put some spices on them because who's gonna eat the potato just like that? It doesn't taste nice. So I just put olive oil, and then I rubbed it with garlic, salt and pepper, paprika, and time. That's it. And I just put it in the oven with the bits that I cut off because I was not gonna waste that. This is how it looks. Now the next one is the mummy sausages. They look so delicious, guys. And well, not right now because I'm still making them, but you just have to cut 2 stripes of puff pastry and wrap them. If you make your own puff pastry, I'm sure that's healthier, but I just don't have the time, so I just went and bought it from Aldi. Okay, guys, it has to be 2 stripes, otherwise it looks bad. I was looking at it with just one, it doesn't look good. You kind of want to go like not symmetrical, so then you put 2 small bowls for the eyes, and then you kind of make a dimple in them with the fork, and so then you can put the small pieces of olive so they resemble eyes. Don't they look cute? I know they do. For this next one, it's really easy. You don't really have to struggle too much. If you've always done chocolate chips cookies in a certain way, you don't really have to follow this recipe. But the ingredients were on the screen. When you go try yourself, you can just go back to the video. You just have to mix until the batter is thick, but it can't be too dry, so just leave them wet, but not too much that it will just grip on your fingers. Now you just have to make some balls like you would for the normal ones, but when you go for decoration, you just put 2 of them so they're the face, and you can use seeds for the teeth, and you can use whipped cream for the mouth so it looks like they're foaming, and anything you can just put it in just to make a cute face. You can go crazy. But this next one and the last one is banana ghosts. They're so easy to make, but well, I thought they were really cute, so I just decided to add them to the video. You just have to cut the bananas in half, and you have to melt some chocolate chips or some vegan dark chocolate that you have at home. I've been using the same one from Aldi that I've been showing you in the video. And then you just have to do little circles for the eyes, and then a big mouth like they're scared, like a ghost. Get it? Get it? Yeah, I think you got it. We just did 4 because it's just 2 of us, then it would just be wasting if it was too many bananas. But there you go. Well, these are the bananas if you like. I hope you guys enjoyed these recipes, and I hope you recreate them at home. You can also follow me on the Instagram, is on the description. Tag me if you've recreated any of them, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe.